Hi everyone, it's Margaret here with 60andMe. Hope you're doing well today and ready for another fun adventure into iconic makeup products. Now, I have been doing this series and enjoying it so much because as older women, we've seen a lot of products in the makeup and skincare world come and go. And I've been noticing recently that there's been a really strong resurgence of the use of older products that were, invented and created and released in the 1900s, like 1920, 1930, and they're still around. And so I want to feature today, I think about 7 or 8 products that were brought to the market in the 30s, 1920s, 30s, and are still on sale and still being used. And maybe they're some of your iconic favorites. So these are timeless beauties. And I think there's one perfume, but all the rest are makeup products. And I will put in the description box under the video a link to where you can purchase these products if you still want to. And you may even have some of them in your collection still because you love them so much. And I'll talk a little bit about why these products become so timeless and why younger women today are wanting to try them and enjoy them. So the rapid change of the makeup world it's like at hyper speed. I mean, I love makeup, and so I watch a lot of videos on various channels, and it's almost too much. I mean, almost every celebrity in the world now is coming out with their own makeup line, and they're all focused on anti-aging, excuse me, and on youthful looking. But most of the products have a connection or an association with the qualities of these iconic products that I'm going to talk about. This resurgence of vintage makeup, by the way, is exciting because I think that some of these companies, many of them have been bought by larger companies. A couple I'll mention to you that you will recognize right away. But the beauty industry is witnessing an amazing appreciation of these older products. So let's get into what they might be. Okay, first one is Revlon. Revlon is a company that's been around for a very long time, and they brought out a lipstick in 1932 called Cherries in the Snow lipstick. Now, by the way, I personally do not have any of these products in my possession here, but I did look online. This is a kind of a fuchsia pink. It's a very dark pink, and it's not like pinky, like Barbie pinky. It's actually a dark pink, but on the fuchsia side, and it's called Cherries in the Snow. What a cool name that is for a start. It's rich, it's bold, it's creamy, and it's still loved, and it's still being used. Do you have Cherries in the Snow? I know there's another one that, a darker color, one cherry, that everybody's talking about, and it's not Revlon, but I just, for the life of me, it wouldn't come back into my mind. But Cherries in the Snow, that's a lipstick that's iconic and it's still around. The other one I do use, it's Pond's Cream Cleanser. It's amazing. I've showed it to you before. It's like a big old tub. It costs about $6, and it's the best makeup remover that I've ever used. And I've don't use many because I've just stuck with that one for years and years, like at least 10 years. And my mom used to have this. I remember her Pond's cream, and she used to have the cream as well, not just the cleanser. But the cleanser is what seems to be sticking around. That came out in I'm looking at 1846 is when Pond's, the company, was founded. I don't know when. Oh, it says 1846, but I think probably that came out a little bit later, but still early 1900s. I mean, this was, it's been around for a long time, really a long time. I think that's really quite amazing to think about that. Now, the next item is a perfume. And you know what I'm going to say, don't you? What's the perfume that comes to mind when you think of a traditional, iconic, everybody's tried it, everybody loves it? Chanel number 5, 1921. It came out in 1921, and it's, I'm just like, that's incredible. Coco Chanel just redefined the world of perfume, and it's elegant, it's timeless, it's a little sweet for me, a little florally, but Chanel number 5, I mean, everybody knows it, and everybody has, at least as a tester, gone into the shop and tried it. What it smells like. But Chanel number 5. It's amazing. Next one is Maybelline, and that's the Maybelline Great Lash Mascara, 1915. You know the package, it's bright yellow or pink and green, I think. It's really beautiful little packaging, and they're still using the same packaging. Mascara, Great Lash Mascara, Maybelline Great Lash Mascara. amazing product. People love it. It's become like, I mean, of course, there's all these amazing new products, waterproofs and what do you call them, tube mascaras and others. I personally love the Essence Lash Princess. So what I've got on my eyes today, I just, honestly, it's just, for me, the best. But the Maybelline product, they're known for their mascaras, but this Great Lash Mascara was iconic, and it's still around. Do you use it? Does anybody use it? Great Lash Mascara? I'm tempted to just go buy one because it's quite affordable. And that's another thing about most of these products is they're not like high end. Well, Chanel is, of course, but they come and go. Maybelline mascara. The next one is Elizabeth Arden 8-Hour Cream. Came out in 1930. And it's like this apparently versatile, a moisturizing cream that is like, for any skin type. It soothes all skin conditions. It's for, flare-ups. It's just, apparently you put it on in the evening. I think the marketing was you put it on in the evening and you wake up like a new person. But it's got that kind of magnetic quality to it. Like people really, really love it. And it's got the 8-Hour Cream, Elizabeth Arden. It's a very popular still product. And I don't know whether anyone out there has tried it, but it might be worth a go. The next one is Coty. Now, I have never tried this product, but I know I've heard people talk about it on various channels as, people that can afford and do show other more expensive powders, Laura Mercier and all those kinds of products. This is the Coty Airspun Loose Face Powder. It comes in the cutest package. It's like a orangey, yellowy design. It's like really, really unique. And it was like introduced in 1935. And it's been, renowned for its like finely milled texture. It's like supposedly, a comparable product or an alternative to some of the really, really expensive powders. And I actually, by the way, I tried something today on my skin, which I'm very excited to share with you in a video. But I've been reading this story about these videos about putting powder on. When you wash your face, you put powder on. You just dab on I use my Cherries face powder, and then you spray on your setting spray, which I don't normally use, but I bought some for the test, and setting spray, and let it dry, and then put on your foundation. And I really like what my face. It doesn't seem. I mean, I've got lots of wrinkles and crinkles, as I always say. But and I put my foundation, I put Lavera, which is a beautiful foundation, drugstore product. Yeah. Anyway, I'm digressing completely, but the whole point is this Coty Airspun Loose Powder, 1935. It's supposed to be incredible. Then the final one to talk about, and then after that, I'm going to tell you about this whole psychology of these these old products, iconic products coming back. The last one to talk about, though, is Max Factor, and it's the Pancake Foundation. Now, I can't get it anymore. I did actually have it at one time. I went back onto the company that I purchased it from, and it was out of stock. So it may be discontinued. It's like a little teeny stick foundation, and it's actually really good. And it's called the Pancake Foundation. I think it also came in a pan, and it's water activated, it says. Water activated formula, can be applied wet or dry, and it's got versatile coverage. I may be thinking of the stick. There's two different versions of this, but the one that is iconic, that comes back, is this one that's water activated, dry or wet. Perfect. And it's still around, 1937. Max Factor. And as I said, I'll put the links to all these products in the description so you can go and look at them. But what makes an iconic beauty product? Well, a part of it is the innovation that they brought features like the powders and other things that kind of resist changing trends. They're just the basics, what you always need. There's classic appeal. There's like this transcending group sort of mindset, like a beehive. Hive mind, is that the expression? Where this is like the product that everybody thinks is the best in that category. Also, a lot of them have cultural impact, like they are associated with a person like Marilyn Monroe, or I didn't do any deeper research, but I am sure that Cherries in the Snow lipstick was used by somebody famous. But these are the kinds of things like the Elizabeth Arden. I think she had quite a following of celebrities. So I think a lot of the products have a celebrity or a historical basis that makes them iconic. Also, they work. They're effective. They're high quality. Many of these iconic products have maintained their place in the list of products to use because they actually are high quality and they work. They really do a very good job. And I think another simplicity issue is that they actually are not complicated. Like, you don't have to do much with them. You put them on your mouth, you put them on your face, you do the mascara. They're not designed to be complicated. Like, you don't have to do a setting or use this thing or that thing as a basis. You just put them on and they work. They're really, really good. And I think most of all, in my mind, which I think is super cool, is that they tell a story. They tell a story about makeup historically, that it's always been important to people, to women and men. But it's been important to women for all lots of reasons that makes us feel vibrant and beautiful and attractive and approachable, and that we actually care about how we look and how we feel, and that we want to just glow in the world. And all these products, I think, are ones that make as much as I admit that there's an attraction element to this, that we want to look good and when we're younger, and most of these products were designed for younger women at the time, I think, but it really is how they make you feel, how makeup makes you feel, and the stories behind these iconic products, the legends, the people that use them, the history, the timing. I mean, there were wars going on during this time. Like, it was, and lipstick during the war, by the way, was World War II, was like really dramatically interesting how it became like a cult thing to have lipstick, and, a sign of, of life, I guess, and vitality. But anyway, it's another whole story, another whole video. I'll do that soon. But this is a story about iconic products that are making a comeback, these resurgence of products. And what do you think? Are you drawn to them still? Do you have these in your collection? Would you go back and purchase them and join in the vintage makeup renaissance? I really look forward to hearing your comments, everybody. Please leave them in the section below. And if you've got any favorites of your own that I haven't mentioned, and I know there's tons I haven't mentioned, please leave those in the comments too. And share with each other, just have a conversation. And if you like the video like this or any of the videos I do, please put tick that little box at the bottom and leave a comment. Facebook or YouTube loves that, and I will also post this probably on other channels too, because I think it's important and fun. Okay, everybody, have a really super day, and we will talk again soon. Put on your makeup and go out and shine in the world, okay? Take care.